Cinema Psychic here with a brand new week and brand new films that hopefully won't feel all too new by the time we're done here. First up, we have Lake Placid in South Africa under the moniker Primeval. Michael Cattleman trips on his leap from the small screen to the silver screen, and many theaters will be enlarging their no refund sign to coincide with the release of this piece of shit. Next up, for those of you who know just how gangsta Justin Timberlake is, you'll greatly appreciate Alpha Dog. Known for being relentlessly jacked off by filmgoers who don't mind leaving the theater wiping their eyes, Nick Cassavetes, director of The Notebook, finds his target audience this time to be 27-year-old whiteys and do-rags. Me 10 years ago. Cassavetes continues to narrow his demographic by focusing on ammo and deities with his next film, titled God is a Bullet. Don't miss it, especially you, God. Stomp the Yard is a glorified ethnic line dancing video. Here's a preview. It's something like that. It looks cooler than when I do it. In the director's cut of the film set to be released this fall, there's a scene of Angela Lansbury getting brutally raped in a chemistry lab, but it was cut for having nothing to do with the film whatsoever. It's too bad, it was inspired. The film does teach us all an important lesson, however. When faced with a choice between doing 10 to 20 or joining a fraternity, you're all better off in Sing Sing. By the grace of Allah, I foresee a mediocre film that may be worth its while. Miss Potter stars Renee Zellweger as famed children's book author Beatrix Potter. Ewan McGregor saves this film from going headlong into the fuck men they're awful genre, while still allowing Zellweger room to wrestle with mass misogyny. Zellweger will revisit this role in Kill Bill Volume 3 when she is Hanzo'd in half by premenstrual Uma Thurman for trying to take her place as cinema's only interesting character named Beatrix. Lastly, we have French director Luc Besson's animated flick Arthur and the Invisibles. Besson, who directed La Femme Nikita and The Fifth Element, brings a bit of originality to the animated genre and succeeds in taking this week's #1 spot at the box office. And something I picked up at the film, on top of having vision to see into film's future, it turns out that I can also see things that may or may not be invisible. Which sucks for the rest of you because you're only seeing half of this really good movie. You're seeing Arthur, not the Invisibles. I'm seeing both. And not only that, you'd know there's a giant goat skull hovering right behind your head right now, and it's really creeping me out. The willies. That's all this Friday. I'm Charlie Psychic, Cinema Baker. The Cinema Sidekick has been booted back to Boston, and your mom's not returning my calls. That's how I'm doing. I'll see you next week.
I'm sensing the show is over.
Just gonna have some fun with it.